Picture this. Me, sprawled on the bathroom floor, clutching my stomach like it was a lifeline. The tiles were cold, but I barely noticed. All I could think about was the relentless pain that had taken over my body. Convinced my insides were staging a revolt, I couldn't help but wonder what I had done to deserve this. Was it something I ate? A curse from the universe? The questions were endless. The culprit? Not a dodgy burrito, but the mother of all hiccup fits. And I mean epic. These weren't your ordinary run-of-the-mill hiccups. No, these were the kind that made you question your very existence. We're talking hours of this rhythmic torture. Each hiccup felt like a tiny explosion, reverberating through my entire body. It was as if my diaphragm had decided to go rogue. It was like my diaphragm had signed up for a marathon and forgotten to tell the rest of my body. Every breath was a struggle, every moment a battle against the relentless spasms. Naturally, I did what any rational person on the verge of a hiccup-induced coma would do. I called my doctor. Desperation had taken over and I needed answers. Gallbladder, he declared with absolute certainty. Gotta be your gallbladder. His confidence was almost reassuring, but I couldn't shake the feeling that something else was at play. Now, I don't know about you, but I wasn't about to argue with a man who'd spent years studying the human body. If he said it was my gallbladder, then gallbladder it was. Spoiler alert, it wasn't my gallbladder. Turns out my gallbladder was as innocent as a lamb in this whole ordeal. Fast forward through a battery of tests, and my gallbladder was officially off the hook. But the mystery of my hiccups remained unsolved. But the hiccups? Oh, they were just getting started. It was as if they had a mind of their own, determined to make my life a living nightmare. They even invited their friend, Mr. Vertigo, to the party. Suddenly, I was not only hiccuping uncontrollably but also feeling like the world was spinning around me. Talk about a recipe for disaster. My body was a battleground and I was losing the fight. Every day was a new challenge, a new symptom to contend with. Turns out, my body decided to take the scenic route to an MS diagnosis, starting with a gastrointestinal sideshow. Who knew? Life has a funny way of throwing curveballs when you least expect it. So, there I was, hiccuping and spinning like a top, with a doctor scratching his head. "Let's run some more tests," he chirped, clearly as thrilled as I was about the prospect of being poked and prodded some more. Thus began my whirlwind tour of the medical world. Blood tests, MRIs, you name it, I'd been through it. The results? Inconclusive. Like a bad magic trick, my symptoms seemed to vanish whenever the doctors were around, only to reappear with a vengeance the moment I left the building. It was beyond frustrating. I felt like I was stuck in a medical-themed escape room with no way out. "Maybe it's all in your head," one particularly unhelpful doctor suggested. "Oh really? You don't say." Little did I know, he was closer to the truth than he realized. Remember that joyride I mentioned? It was supposed to be a fun, carefree day out in the park, soaking in the sun and enjoying the fresh air. Yeah, turns out it involved a lot less joy and a lot more unexpected challenges. Navigating through uneven paths and dodging obstacles became the new norm. And a lot more. How did I end up in this contraption? Moments. Every turn seemed to present a new puzzle to solve. One particularly memorable day, my legs decided to call it quits mid-walk. It was as if they had a mind of their own and just decided, nope, we're done for today. It was like someone had hit the pause button on my lower half, except no one hit play again. I was left sitting there, wondering what to do next. So, there I was, stranded in the middle of the grocery store, surrounded by concerned onlookers and a rogue shopping cart. It was quite the spectacle. Thankfully, a kind soul, who also happened to be a fellow shopper, came to my rescue, armed with a wheelchair and a smile. Their kindness was a beacon of hope in that moment. Let me tell you, navigating a crowded grocery store in a wheelchair is an experience. It's a whole new level of maneuvering and patience. It's like trying to parallel park a clown car in a phone booth. Every aisle felt narrower, every turn tighter. But hey, at least I had a front row seat to the latest sale on pickle jars. And in the end, it's these little moments that make the adventure worthwhile. Section 4. Brain fog and butterfingers. Everyday life, extra challenging. Living with MS is a bit like playing a never-ending game of charades with your own body. One minute you're fine, the next you're trying to remember how to use a fork. It's like my brain decided to take a permanent vacation, leaving me with a to-do list a mile long and the attention span of a goldfish. And don't even get me started on the whole Butterfingers situation. Seriously, I've dropped more things in the past year than a clumsy waiter on a Saturday night. My poor phone has seen more floors than a cleaning crew. But hey, at least it keeps things interesting, right? Who needs reality TV when you've got MS? It's the gift that keeps on giving, whether you want it to or not. Section 5. Finding the funny bone in a diagnosis. Now, I know what you're thinking. How on earth can you find anything funny about having MS? It sounds impossible, right? And trust me, I get it. The initial shock, the fear, the uncertainty, it's overwhelming. It's not all sunshine and rainbows. There are days when it feels like the clouds will never part. But here's the thing. Laughter is my superpower. It's the light that cuts through the darkest days. It's my way of taking something scary and making it a little less so. It's a shield, a coping mechanism. It's about finding the humor in the everyday absurdities, the little moments that make you chuckle despite everything. Like the time I tried to put my pants on my head, thinking it was a hat. Or when I spent a solid 5 minutes trying to open the fridge with my house key. Hey, in my defense, they're both silver and rectangular. These moments are what keep me grounded. Because here's the truth. Life is messy, unpredictable, and sometimes downright unfair. It throws curveballs when you least expect it. But it's also beautiful, hilarious, and full of surprises. It's these surprises that make life worth living. And sometimes the only way to get through it is to laugh your way through it. Because laughter, my friends, is the best medicine. Section 6. Keep on rolling. So, to anyone out there facing their own challenges, whether it's MS or something else entirely, I say this. You've got this. Don't be afraid to laugh at yourself. Find joy in the little things and never ever give up hope. Because life is a journey, and sometimes the best thing you can do is buckle up, embrace the bumps, and keep on rolling. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Feel free to leave your MS diagnosis story in the comments section.